5 inventions that were ahead of their time. Are you ready for some mind-boggling inventions that you didn't know were way ahead of their time? So, let's get started with today's video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. Number 5. Contact lenses. Whoa! Did you know that contact lenses were actually invented in 1632? Though in 1508, in the Codex of the Eye, Leonardo da Vinci postulated that submerging the head in a bowl of water could actually alter vision. Based on this phenomenon, he created a glass lens with a funnel so water could be poured into it. As you can imagine, the thing looked ridiculous. After Da Vinci in 1632, French scientist René Descartes reviewed Leonardo's work and formed another idea. He placed a glass tube filled with water directly in contact with the cornea. That's where the name contact lenses came from, as they were in direct contact with the cornea. His invention somewhat enhanced vision, but made blinking impossible. Number 4. Flushing toilets. Okay, this sounds hilarious, but flushing toilets has been the best invention in the history of mankind. Because I wonder, where would all the shiz be dumped if it was not invented? All the credit goes to the Victorian plumber named Thomas Crapper. But it was not really Crapper, it was Sir John Harrington who created the first flushing toilet in 1596. Later, Thomas Crapper popularized a more modern and updated model in the 1860s. Although we all know that the systems of toilets and waste dates back to ancient Roman times, many inventors formulated their own ideas and created different forms of toilets based on a similar idea over time. So, the entire history of toilets is twisted, but interesting. Number 3. Flying machine. Whoa! Yet another breathtaking invention! Guess who it is again? None other than our genius Leonardo da Vinci. He was really zealous in making people fly. This was one of his greatest inventions. He called it an ornithopter. The entire design was based on birds and bats. Da Vinci tried his best to make his design as close to this as to make human flies. The structure goes this way. It contains a wooden frame with wings attached to it, and one is supposed to lie down on their stomach and actually fly. Even though he never fully invented this machine, it proved to be a stepping stone in creating airplanes and helicopters in the future. Number 2. Vending machine. I bet you never thought anyone could have invented a vending machine too. But let me break your dilemma. Yes, the vending machine dates back to the early 1st century AD. It was invented by hero Alexander. The world took a 360-degree turn from the inventions of steam engines and helicopters to the inventions of the vending machine. Specifically, Hero's vending machine was originally designed to dispense holy water in exchange for a coin. Sounds good, right? Instead of junk like Lays and Coke, you get holy water. Wow! But nobody was going to get excited about the machine that dispensed magic water, which led to this invention fading away. Eventually, it came into practice, and that's what we know for bottled water. So maybe Hero was just way ahead of his time in several ways. It legit took 2,000 years for Hero's vending machine to be rejuvenated, given our copyright laws. That was probably the earliest that could be done without being sued by Hero's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Number 1. Parachute. Okay, here we go again. This invention was also invented by our favorite Leonardo da Vinci. Besides inspiring hilarious books and paintings, Leonardo da Vinci made his name among history's greatest geniuses with his astonishing inventions. Though all didn't succeed, some provided an idea for modern-day inventions. His other useful invention was the parachute, but back then, no one believed it was actually useful or even practical because people thought, why would they even need it? For them, it was just another crazy invention by Leonardo. No one was to climb to the edge of a cliff and jump off and risk their life just to test this another crazy invention. You know, 500 years later, someone took a second look at Leonardo's sketches and decided to try this because you never know. The most mind-blowing inventions always come from hilarious ideas, and that's how we have the best inventions made. The experiment worked out, and that's how the parachute was discovered. No matter who experimented or formulated the actual working of it, the original credit will always go to our French dude Leonardo da Vinci, who thought about it hundreds of years before proving he was way ahead of his time. No wonder, if he was alive today, what more such inventions would he have done? That was all for today's video. I hope you learned something new and take back a morsel of useful information to flex between your friends. Stay tuned for more such videos.